Alright gang, welcome back to the Pleasure Dome. Welcome back to Project WTF. Work continues. If you've not seen the work I've done before, then I'll put a link up and you can catch up with some of that now and see where I've got to. So mechanically, we're in good shape. We did some front end work last video, that's looking great. So now I need to turn my attention to the inside because it smells like a dog's breakfast in there. It smells awful and I need to get it sorted. So let's get this done. My name's Craig and I'm exhausted. Like always, the weather's terrible. No signs of improving, so it's going to rain in the UK for the next few days, which is far from fantastic. So what I'm trying to do is get the seats out, so I'll get those inside and get those deep cleaned, get my spot washer on those, and have a quick look at the carpet. That may or may not come out if I can be bothered. And then we're going to just have a good old tidy up. I took the centre console fascia off last time when I was doing some work on the fog light wiring, and under there it's pretty grimy. I'll show you that. But I need to get that done. Right, before we start, just wanted to thank you guys for watching. It's really fantastic, loving the view figures, it's great. What I will ask you to do, if you've not, is subscribe. I'm getting some good view figures, but I'm not getting the subscribers. So take a moment right now and click that subscribe button for me. That will do me a fantastic favour, thank you. Right, let's have a quick look what we've got. So, there's these bolts at the front on the seats, 2 at the back, and then you have to take the seatbelt off, and I think these come out. Oh, and the seatbelt sensor underneath. So I need to figure out how to repair that little patch as well. And then inside, so as I said, I took this fascia off last time, and then you start looking under here. Oh yeah, it's 20 years of grime and dirt has accumulated. I hate to think what half of that is, but we're gonna clean all that, get it all sorted. Still getting damp on the inside, so I don't know exactly where she's leaking from. I can't see a significant amount of water in the car at the moment, but I think it's from the seals up here, along here, maybe along here as well, so I can do some work to try and sort that out. The hardtop itself needs some work, so this needs painting, and the inside is yeah, the lining's gone, so that needs sorting out. And it may just be easier for me to pick up a cheap second-hand one, but for now, let's get those seats out. Let's slide this back, get as far as it can go. 250 bit. Try again. Right, this is tough to get out. Oh my god. Right, that one's been soaking for a few hours, and I've charged up my impact wrench, so let's give it a go. Yes, that would have been a disaster if that got stripped, but yeah, it's come out. Great. Two at the front. Right, now we need to slide this forward. And there's one under there, and one here, but I need to get a socket on that one because my impact gun won't fit, will it? So, okay, yeah, that one out. Okay, that's coming off. Good. Okay. Then wiring wise, I think I just need to lift up that white bit. It's got an arrow on it, so the opposite way to the arrow to undo it, and then it should pull out, I hope. And it was actually nothing to do with that white bit, so it just pulls out from this end here. Done. Just going to rotate this forward, try and collapse it down a little bit so we can get it out. Easy with the hard top off, but can't bother to take it off. Come out. Try to be careful not to scratch anything. And we're out. She doesn't look too bad. In here, here's a good hoover. And so obviously some watermarks on that need tidying up, but that looks like it'll come off. Alright, I've just done these 2 tabs here. Let's have a look under here, under the carpet. Alright. Bit of rust on that plug, and that there. Rust on that as well, but actually, apart from the plug which is shot, the floor is fine. So let's see if I can find some replacements for these. Not sure what they are. Drain plugs, don't I? Not sure why you'd block it off. You better to leave it open. We'll see. Yeah, that one's gone as well. But again, the floor around it is fine. So okay, figure out what they are, shall we? Yeah, this all looks solid. that's good. I want to get that out and get that clean up as well while I'm in here. Right. Look under here. Okay, a bit more surface corrosion. Again, that plug's gone. What are these plugs just not painted or something? Because they've just rotten. But the rest of it, yeah, a bit of surface, but nothing really. Nothing to worry about under there. Good. So I've got to figure out those plugs, but other than that, they're fine. It's fine. It's good under there. Good. Easy peasy. Right, again, that's a bit of rust on that one. It's obviously had some water damage there. That'll clean up. I've ordered a new gator for that. Right, again, bit of surface rust on there. That plug's rotten, and this is wet. Great. That one looks okay under there. Right, the mat has got to be cleaned. At the front, yeah, some surface corrosion there. The plug looks on. It's just wet. Yeah, but it's not rotten, so that's good. Wet but not rotten, so it smells damp but not rotten. Great. But I really need to figure out the leaking before. Cause I could take the carpet out, couldn't I, and dry it all off, clean it. But if it's still leaking, then what's the point? So I can clean it while it's in, leave it. But I've got to figure out the leak. Really wet at the back. So where's that coming in? I've also had the soft top on for a little while, and it really leaks with the soft top. Really leaked. So is it still wet from the soft top? I don't know. So I could take the centre console out, take the carpet out, dry it all down, put down some towels and see where the leaks are coming from. That might be an option. There's also a possibility it could be leaking through the heater as well, because that's one of the things that people say, you get some leaking through there. So right, but for now, seats are out so they can be cleaned. Carpet needs a bit of a spruce, but it's in pretty good nick. Floor pans aren't rusty. Great. Right, okay. Decision made, guys. I'm taking the carpet out. Let's crack on. It's going to get really dark really quickly, so I've only got about half an hour to do this. In other news, good news that the merch has arrived, so I've got myself some exhausted workwear. So fantastic. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I've already taken this off, this panel off, because I was doing the wiring. So I think there's a screw up there, one there, and one there. And then I've got to take this off. But I think I need to take this off to get that off. So let's undo this bit first. See, we're not sure what they did at the factory, but this kind of rusty from the factory, because this is all just surface rust everywhere. So they partly galvanised it, but it was absolutely shocking. Don't know. Pulls out. I'm just undoing screws at the moment, guys. I've got no idea what I'm doing. The more I undo, the more it will come apart and the more I'll lose. I need to find that. Great. I'm assuming this just pops off. Right, so this is just held in place by a rubber band, so just pull that off, slide that. Yeah, there we are, that's come straight off, good. Right, to get the carpet out, I have to get the centre console out. To get the centre console out, I have to get the cubby out. And to get the cubby out, I have to get the T-bar out and the hoops. And to get that out, I've got to take the roof off. So, get on with it, eh? Right, first things first, this one's loose actually. Take the hoops off. There's two bolts that hold these on underneath, I believe, so I've got to get all this out of the way, get this out of the way, get those off, get the hoops off, get the T-bar off, and after that it should be plain sailing, I think. Now these two are already loose. Not entirely sure what the point of that is. It's on really loosely. Right, so we've got a couple of 13s under here. No. Right, second one loose. Not sure it's screwed into. 17mm. just one. Cool, yeah. Oh, beautiful, look at that. Let's tidy up. Okay. Right, they're all out, so let's see if we can get this off now. Hold this back down. Oh, oh yeah. This, oh my god, out the way. Right, so we've got that off. Something holding that in there. That should come off now. Oh, yeah, beautiful. Right, and then catching on the hook for the hard top, so and okay. Get slightly over that. Try this side. That way. Oh, beautiful, yes. We're done. Yes, got it. Alright, now I've got to undo these two screws behind here, so I've got to just release that. And when I undo that, this should come out, I hope. Right, let's undo this then. I don't really know what this is, guys. Anyone? Any ideas? Try not to lose all the screws, hey? That's speaker cable, so I'm going to put speakers in at some point, so that will come in handy. That's good to find. Right, I am going to pop these screws back in where they just came from, otherwise I'm going to lose everything. Beautiful. Right, and then this, I'm not sure how it's going to behave, should lift out. Okay. Unclip that. Wow, beautiful, look at this. There we go. Right, okay, the positive hook. Handbrake bit. And cable there. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yes. Right, 8mm. Wow, how long are they? Okay, wow. Where is it? Third one behind, you can't bloody see. The rusty thing needs tidied up, doesn't it? Great. Right, this should come out. Make sure you post the wires through if you do it, pulling the wires off. Oh, she's wet. Crikey. Right. Come on. Oh, she's wet there as well. Right, that's good. Right, here we go. Beautiful. Right. Just feel the weight of the water. Let's squeeze that, look. Watch this. Oh yeah, it's soaking. Absolutely sodden at the front. It's all wet down here as well, so see the moisture and the rust. Again, it's all surface rust, but yeah, same on this side, it's just wet. Wet, wet, wet. Oh man.
No wonder it smelled damp. Blah. There you are again. Lots and lots of surface corrosion. So the plugs, I was having a look on why the plugs are there. The plugs are there because during manufacture of the shell, they dip the shell for rust prevention. And when they dip it, they have to put the plugs in so it doesn't float, so it will sink. And then apparently the plugs themselves aren't dipped, so they're just painted, supplied separately. One comment said that they were all in a big box together, painted, same colour but painted, and they got scratched, so as soon as they get wet they just rust out. So got on that side. This one's pretty much, well, it looks crap but it's pretty solid on this side. The one at the front this side's okay, but I'm minded not to be bothered putting it back in, you know. School of thought here with soft tops, when they leak, you just have holes so they drain through. There's definitely holes on the MG, on the MGB. So, why bother? Right, so nothing too bad at the front. That's dry. That's dry, that's good. Bit of surface corrosion on that seam there. Get that out. Put some seam sealant on. That thing again is rotten, but it's just literally just the plug. So we've got a bowl of water, a little puddle of water there, nice, and then got some water here, still wet, corrosion down in there, but it's again all surface, so that's okay. That's dry. This is wet, really wet, so that's a good clue, isn't it? So when it's coming in, I don't know how high it goes up. Any clues, guys, on why I'm getting water in here? Is it coming through the heater snorkel? We're supposed to improve these on the later cars and give it a snorkel that goes over, and this one has the snorkel, I think. So why am I getting a lot of water there? And does it run from front to back? Does this stop it? I'm not sure. There's gaps in here, but we're on pretty flat ground, but there's been a lot of water there, so has it made its way back at the same time? Likely has. Or am I getting a leak at the back as well? Right, then I've got some more surface corrosion there, but again, not to worry about. That's corroded, but and then surface corrosion under there. So it needs to tidy up, it needs to dry out, I need to find the leaks. And that looks like a culprit. I just found that as well. Tucked away under here. That was from the cam belt job. I lost it, spent ages looking for it, I had to make a new one, so. At least I've got two now. Right, I'm just gonna pop this carpet off, pop the sound deadening off, and that firewall cover, it's got so much corrosion on it, it needs to come off to be cleaned up anyway, so I've got to take it off. This car's going to be totally dismantled at this rate. Right, pop this off. Okay, cool. Clips down here, so you just prise them out a little bit, but then the hole in this little bit of carpet just feeds over the top and that comes straight out. Then all these tabs will just unscrew. Okay, right, so that's off. Woo! Right, now I'm just going to do all these. That one. Right, I'm going to have a quick go tidying this up and removing some of the surface corrosion now. Okay. Let's get this old seal off of the plugs. Off. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, it's come up quite well. Still really thick, so it's really a surface corrosion bit there. Bit down here as well. Let's get that corner done. Tidy up in there. Bit around the front and some rust treatment on it. It's just horrible and wet. I'm taking it out. There we go. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty common here. I saw sanded down in there. Right, quick wipe down with acetone and then I'll do some rust treatment. Alright, now this bad boy's going on, rust converter. Seems to work okay. We've just done this bit here. Okay, let's do some at the front now. Anyway, we see rust, we'll stick a bit on. We'll come round with Hammerite and paint all over this. You already see it doing its stuff down here, turning it purple, converting the rust. Get it on. Da, 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 da. You having a good Saturday today, gang? You enjoying yourself out there? You doing some work? Working on your car? Or just having a cup of tea? Watching me make a mess. Right, then we've got this to do. This was quite heavily corroded at the bottom. In fact, there's some holes in it, but God, it's going to be covered back up. So we'll just give it a bit of a protection, cover it in paint, wash it back in, pretend we never saw it ever again. Oh yeah, looks good, doesn't it? Nice shade of purple. Good job of converting all that rust. So, and the other side's just starting to take now, which is great. So that's good. So we'll let that dry. Right guys, I think I'm going to call it a day at that with this video. It's going to rain for the next few days and potentially some snow, so not much chance to get a great deal done. I'd hoped to do a lot more here in getting the seats out, getting them cleaned, getting the carpet out, getting that cleaned, or just leaving the carpet in and cleaning it. But as with these things, it's escalated, hasn't it? And we've taken a few more things off and we're doing a bit more tidying it up as we go. So it's going to be okay. So next thing we're going to do is I'll get some paint and we'll get that painted. Got to jet wash and clean the carpet. That should come up really well. And then I've got to clean the seats as well. And then figure out how to put the whole thing back together. And I've also got to figure out the leak so we don't have to keep going around in circles with smelling like damp dog all the time. That's it guys for today. Nothing too exciting really, just a bit tidying up. So just been a while since I put a video out, so best get this one out over the next few days. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, click the bell icon to get notified when the next videos crop up. Right, cheers guys, you take care. My name's Craig and I'm exhausted. See you guys soon.